Welcome back as we get ready to start game number 2. The Central Valley tip-off here live from Atwater, California Falcon Gymnasium. This is the JV section as we have Ripon and the white jerseys with red uniform coming in 0-2 to take on the Sierra Timberwolves, coming in with a record of 1-1. Ripon lost last week to Sonora High School up in Sonora. Had a chance to win that game. Didn't do so well down the stretch. Got a chance to talk with Coach before the game, and he said, yeah, we just have a problem of starting games and finishing games. He goes, it's kind of one of those things. We play well in the middle. Beginning of the game, not so much. They're trying different things to try and get them ready to play. Coming out of the gate, he said, we'll see how they start tonight against Sierra. On the other side, Sierra beat Pittman earlier this season, then lost their last game. Comes in, again, 1-1. Their next game is next Wednesday against Liberty Ranch, while Ripon's next game is also Wednesday night. They travel down to Los Banos to play down there. So the first 5 on the floor for Ripon tonight, we get the start, is Nate, Ethan, Brett, Drew, and 33 Tanner will be jumping up for the Indians. He'll face AJ. Again, Sierra in the blue jerseys with the silver trim. Also, Collins is out there for Sierra. Jaden and Brady, along with the final 5 is Lucas. Tip won by AJ, and Sierra Timberwolves are on the move. Ripon comes out man-to-man defense. Down low, shot up and good off the glass. Collins gets his first 2 points of the afternoon. Ripon working around the outside. Thought about the shot. Did Nate. Instead he gets it over to Brett. 10 on the shot clock. Indians taking their time. 3-point shot on the way by Drew. No good. Rebound tipped by AJ. Controlled by Ripon and then tied up. Tanner and Lucas tie it up, and that's going to be jump ball. Possession arrow goes back to Ripon. Ethan with the runner, and it goes. First 2 points of the afternoon for Ripon go to Ethan. Now he gets the turnover. Bounce pass across the paint, and good. Nate picks it up, and Ripon back in that pressure defense. If you're with us last game, you saw Atwater use the pressure defense to completely confuse the Hawks. Several turnovers. We'll see if that's the case this afternoon for Ripon as well. Now Ripon back in their man-to-man defense on the half court. Baseline drives, cut off and taken away by Tanner. Tanner on the run, 1-on-3, slows things down. Now he picks up his dribble in the corner, in trouble, and he's tied up. It's going to be possession arrow back to Sierra. 4-2, Ripon early lead here. Game number 2 of the afternoon from the Central Valley tip-off live from Atwater High School. Lucas tries to feed it down low, and it's knocked away right into our laps, and it's going to stay Sierra Timberwolf ball. Come on, Joseph, you got to make a play on that. Producer protecting the equipment instead of making the play. Inbound to AJ. Tanner knocks it out of his hands, gets over to his teammate, though. Jaden on the drive. Spin shot short, might have been contact, no call, as Collins thought he got hit. Drive, nice little drop off. Tanner shot knocked away and it comes away. Eventually we got a foul called on Ripon as Brett, a little too aggressive there trying to get the rebound. He picks up his first. See here earlier, Ethan with the nice steal and pass over to Nate there on that first possession on defense. Now another high pass, incomplete. intended for Collins. Collins would have had been about 8'5" to bring that one in. So Indians back on the move once again. Nate, cross paint pass. Brett kicks it out wide to the corner. Nate might have got away with a double dribble there. Ball knocked away. Tanner goes and gets it back to Nate. His three-point shot on the way. Count it for 3. Nate's got 5 early. Actually, that's Ethan. I'm sorry. Ethan got 5 early. Now ball tied away. That's Nate getting it in the possession. Trying to get the steal, but it goes off his hands out of bounds. Reset of the shot clock, though. So plenty of time for Sierra. AJ hands off to Lucas. Now back up to AJ at the top of the key. Three-point shot on the way by Brady. No good. Rebound comes off to Brett for the Indians. Ripon working around the outside. Now tries to get him down low and saves it, does the Indians. Just to have it picked by Collins, and then he gives it right back. Ethan on the drive, doesn't get it to go, but he's going to go to the free throw line as he picks up the foul on AJ, his first. And it looks like they're going to call it on the floor, so no free throw attempts. My apology. Andrew checking in for the Indians on that timeout. AJ with the rebound for Sierra, and the Timberwolves back on offense. Also checking in is John for Sierra as he brings it up court. AJ, three-point shot from the top of the key, no good, too strong. Rebound comes off to Ripon, and Ethan stutter step. He throws it up. This time he gets contact. He's going to the free throw line for 2 as he's going to go again. I believe that's the second foul on AJ, and that's not a good thing for Sierra. Absolutely second foul on him. Can't lose your big guy down low if you're the Timberwolves. Ethan, first free throw attempt of the afternoon. Too strong, doesn't go. Second free throw attempt goes. He's got 6 of the 8 points so far for Ripon. Now, Ripon picks up the full court press once again. John got away with a walk there. And then gets called for double dribble, so Karma got him. Got away with the walk the first time, then double dribbled. Turns it back over to the Indians. Tanner inbounds over to Ethan for Ripon. 3:20 left to go in the first quarter. Ripon up 8-2 on the Timberwolves. Down low, pass knocked away. Timberwolves come away with it. That's Xavier making the play for Sierra. Collins gives it to Xavier. Shot no good. Rebound comes off to Ripon, and Brett clears it for the Indians. Corner. Baseline drive now by Ripon. No good. Shot by Andrew was wide. Xavier comes away with it for Sierra again. Has it taken away, though, by Brett. He drives. He goes up with a shot, and it's going to be called for the travel instead. As Sierra got their hands in there, knocked it away from him. Good defense there by the Timberwolves, preventing an easy layup. Brady's pass, almost intercepted. Now tipped away, and it's controlled by the Indians. Nate, quick hands, has it taken away, though. Luckily for him, his teammate right there to pick it up. Down low, bounce, no good. Stays with it, though. Puts it back up, doesn't get it to go again. Fights through the contract, and Brett able to put the 2 points on the board. Nate thought he got hit on the way up. So did his coach, but no call. Sierra working around the outside, trying to get through the press. They break it this time, and Xavier able to put 2 on the board. 10-4 our score with just under 2 left to go in the first quarter. Now Sierra with a little bit of pressure. Brett picks up his dribble at the top of the key, gets it over to the corner. Nate, 3-point shot, no good. Sierra comes away with it with a chance to cut in the 6-point lead. Beats everybody back, does Collins, and he gets 2. Good find by Sierra, and we got a quick timeout called by Ripon. 1:32 left to go here in the first quarter of play. Full timeout called by the Ripon. We'll take it with them on Norcal Sports TV.
Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, social security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon. Ab Locker, for anybody, anytime, anywhere. Strengthen your core and improve overall endurance. Feel better about yourself. Set your own standard and eliminate the worry of wondering what to do about the task of core strengthening. It doesn't matter who or how old you may be. The Ab Locker will meet you wherever you are physically to help you be more fit for life. Ab Locker Fitness. Get locked in. To learn more, go to ablockerfitness.com.
Ripon inbounds. Sierra come back with that full court press again. Almost throws it away. Brett on the drive. His shot blocked by Sierra. That is Collins that got a hand on it. Now John drives, leaves it for nobody, and it's intercepted by Brett. Brett drives. His pull-up shot off the glass, no good. Tipped away and controlled by Sierra. John able to control it for the Timberwolves. Anthony checked in at the last break. He drives. His reverse layup, no good, but Xavier there on the rebound. Puts it back in, and now a 2-point game as we go under a minute left. Pass into the corner. Back out to Ethan. Now Andrew, 3-point shot from the corner, no good. Rebound controlled by Ripon, and that's Drew. Drives the baseline, gets it back over to Andrew. 30 seconds left on the shot clock and the game clock. Half a second differential. Nate spins away from everybody, drives the right lane, no good, and he's going to go to the free throw line for 2. As he was bailed out on the call by Anthony. His first, team's third. Going to send Ethan to the free throw line. He's 1 of 2. Back iron, top of the glass, doesn't go for the Indians. Second free throw wide right, violation, didn't hit the rim. So 0 of 2 on that attempt for Ripon is Ethan. Now, 10-8 our score, under 15 left in the first quarter. Sierra a chance to tie it or take the lead with the 3, and it's a little too aggressive on the defensive end for Andrew. .5 left to go. Sierra inbound from the sideline. Andrew inbounds over to Lucas. Lucas drives, throws one off the glass, doesn't go. Rebound comes off to Ripon Logan, and that's going to be into the first quarter with our score. Ripon 10, Sierra 8. We'll be back with the second quarter on NorCal Sports TV after this.
All the way up from Los Angeles. We just heard that. What made you put Miles Little into the camp?
Well, you know, we were looking for an overnight camp that would really help develop his sort of independence. And this looked like a beautiful setting for the kids, and also really foster his independence, meet new people. And I want to say one of the best things about this camp, this particular camp, is the ability to see the games live streamed on YouTube. It allows you to not be at camp, but also still participate in that particular part of camp. And so I thought that was really amazing. The announcers were great. The angles, the instant replay, it really made the kids feel special.
Would you bring Miles Little back up to camp?
For sure, 100%, and we're bringing friends. I think one of the wonderful things that I saw when I came to pick him up is how collegial, supportive the older boys are with the younger boys. And I think that is really heartening for me, because that's how I want my boy to be when he grows up. And so I think that he has some really great examples of really kind people on and off the court here.
All the way up from Los Angeles, we just heard.
Start of the second half of play. Ripon will bring the ball in. Drew to inbound. Checking in for the first time is Amari for the Indians. Also out there on the court is Marcus and Eli, along with Logan. So a fresh, whole new set of Ripon Indians out there for the second quarter. Logan was in the last 30 seconds of the first quarter, but for all intents and purposes, new 5 out there for the Indians. Then we get a foul called on number 41, John. Reset of the shot clock is down to 30 now as the Indians dribble it off his hands, out of bounds off of Marcus. John brings it up for Sierra, slowing things down. Working into the corner. Going down low to Xavier. Xavier goes up and he's fouled on the shot by, I believe that was Logan going to pick it up. Nope, they're going to go on Marcus instead. They're both there. Official had their choice of who they call it on. Instead, they go with Logan. So Xavier going to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one's no good. Him and Collins each have 4 points, 4 to the Timberwolves. Second free throw no good as well, and Logan comes away with it for Ripon. Baseline drive by Marcus under the rim though, and no good. Cross-court pass intercepted by Drew. Drew gets away with a carry twice. Now kicks it out to the corner to Amari. Down low, shot no good, and John clears the rebound for Sierra as Logan unable to get that one to fall. John drives, his shot no good. Xavier gets the rebound, ball goes out of bounds. Last touch though by Logan. And it'll stay Sierra Timberwolf ball. Now 3 new Timberwolves coming in for Sierra. Jaden coming in, as well as, looks like AJ. No, correction, that's 22, not 32. That's Mason. Sorry. Mason was the one that knocked the ball out of bounds right then, but it was off of the Indians. Anthony also checked in. So Anthony with the dribble, picks it up, gives it over to John. John's guarded by Amari at the top of the key, way out there. Xavier back to John. John had a baseline if he wanted it. Instead, give it back over to Xavier. 3-point shot on the way, no good. And we get a 3 in the key call instead by Anthony. So that'll be another Sierra turnover, back to Ripon. Anthony picks up the pressure, full court. Logan comes and gets it for Ripon. Drive, baseline, layup, no good, but he's going to the free throw line is Eli. Nice look and find there by Logan to find Eli cutting. Eli going to the free throw line, chance to put his first 2 points of the game. Misses the short on the first. Second free throw is good. So Eli gets his first point of the afternoon in Ripon and creates their lead to 11-8. John drives baseline this time. Actually, that's not John. Excuse me. That's Anthony. Regardless, shot goes up by Jaden. And he puts 2 on the board for Sierra. Now ball tipped away by Anthony. Stays Ripon ball. Good hands, though, by Anthony. And it's going to be a sideline inbound for Ripon. Amari to do the honors. Gets it in to Drew. Drives down the sideline. And then we got a foul called on Anthony. That's going to be his second. Team's sixth. Now Brady coming in, replacing Anthony. So 2 fouls. Anthony going to sit for a while on his Timberwolf bench. Drew to inbound. Gets it in. Marcus, his shot no good. Rebound comes off of a Timberwolf, though, and it'll stay Ripon ball. Marcus again over to Eli. Eli drive. His runner off the glass is good. So Eli, 3 points here in the second quarter. All the points for Ripon as they've built their lead up 13-10. Down low. Timberwolves has it taken away, steals it. Now it's 1-on-3, and there's got to be a foul call. There it is on Amari. Collins had the ball down low. 3 Indians surrounded him and all swatting at the ball. And Amari gets called. Now everybody but Eli's coming out for Ripon as it's a 4-player change. Nate comes back in as well as Brett. Looks like Tanner also back in for the Indians. Shot up, no good. Timberwolves. 3-point shot on the way. Good. Count it. Brady hits the 3. We're all tied up at 13. Ethan over to Nate. Nate picks up his dribble. Brett gets it back to Nate. Now Eli working on the curl, hands it off. 15 on the shot clock. Down low, pass tipped away. Not controlled by anyone. Finally, Nate comes away with it. Shot no good. Runner doesn't go. Call for the travel, though. Nate shuffled the feet before he put the shot up. So that'll reset the shot clock and give it turnover to Sierra. Timberwolves 3-point shot on the way, no good. Rebound. Eli comes away with it and clears it for Ripon. Nay with the drive. Ethan with the drive. Doesn't go. Timberwolves. Spin, shot, Lucas, no good. Rebound, Eli clears it for Ripon again. Brett drives it up and kicks it over to the corner to Nate. Eli drives around the screen. Nate, corner 3 on the way. Count it. He's got 5. Lucas, long pass up ahead. Drive, 2 Indians there. Count it as Collins gets it to go and go into the free throw line. Trying to make it a 3-point play for the Timberwolves. Eli called for the foul. There was, again, 2 guys there, him and Tanner, both there for the Indians. So we get substitution again, mass subs for the Indians. Marcus comes in back into the game. Drew as well for the Indians. Collins taking his time at the free throw line. His shot up, back iron, no good. Rebound, no, comes off to the Timberwolves. controlled by Mason. And Sierra's got another shot to take the lead. Lucas gets it down low. Mason forced back out by Nate. Now spins, picks up his dribble, wrap around to Lucas. Lucas drives, lays it off the glass, and it looks pretty and goes in. Nice shot there by Lucas around the Marcus, who was defending for the Ripon Indians. 17-16 our score. Sierra with their first lead of the ball game. Indians working around the outside. Ethan gets it down low. Shot no good. Rebound cleared, and Marcus couldn't get it to go. That's the second time he's been down low and not be able to get it to fall. Now Sierra again taking their time. Lucas says, I got this. Clear out for me. Guarded by Drew. Three-point shot on the way. Left side no good. Rebound tipped away, and Ethan comes away with it for Ripon. Stolen away by Marcus. Marcus 2-on-3. Slows it back down and says, nope, we'll reset. We got plenty of time. They're getting the shot clock. Instead, three-point shot on the way. Again, no good. Second time in a row that Brady has launched a three, and both of them come up short. True. Gets it down low to Tanner. Tanner trying to go big to big. He does. Shot no good by Marcus again. Off short. Rebound comes off to John for Sierra. Sierra, Lucas might have got away with the walk. Instead, turns it over off the shot. No good. Nate, pull up. Rattles around. He can't go. John trying to beat everybody back as Collins. His shot blocked by Drew. And we go back the other way. Nate can't get it over to Ethan, who was cutting, and now down on the floor is an Indian, and we got a timeout called by Sierra, a full timeout by the Timberwolves with 1:01 left to go here in the second quarter. We'll be back after this on NorCal Sports TV.
Henderson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, social security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon. Ab Locker. For anybody, anytime, anywhere. Strengthen your core and improve overall endurance. Feel better about yourself. Set your own standard and eliminate the worry of wondering what to do about the task of core strengthening. It doesn't matter who or how old you may be. The Ab Locker will meet you wherever you are physically to help you be more fit for life. Ab Locker Fitness. Get locked in. To learn more, go to ablockerfitness.com.
One minute straight up to go here in the first half of play. Sierra up by one, 17-16. Anthony has his dribble if he wants it. Instead, gets it over the gym. John, 15 on the shot clock. Back to Anthony. Anthony drive, loses it off the hip. Sierra maintains possession, now 8 on the shot clock, and finally Tanner steals it away for Ripon. Drive, shot blocked by Collins. 24 seconds left, shot clock off. John to Collins on the run, lays it up, doesn't go, but he's going to go to the free throw line as it's foul on Ripon. I believe it's going to be on Logan. His first. Team 6, you see the replay here of the block shot just a moment ago by Collins that set that up for the Timberwolves. Defense leading to offensive opportunity, and now Collins trying to pay it off on the free throw line. Doesn't get the first one to go, though. Collins 0 of 2 so far from the afternoon from the free throw line. Misses the second as well, now 0 for 3. Ball tipped away. Going to go off of Sierra, and Xavier says, I don't know about that. Regardless, Logan's going to inbound for Ripon with 19 seconds left to go. Ethan on the drive. Wild shot. Gets it to go and counted. Then he's sending the free throw line. Ethan aggressive down the line and gets it to go. Foul called on Sierra. I believe it was on number 30. Brady, his first. 13.4 left to go. Sierra now down by 1. Free throw, make it 2 as Ethan capitalized on the 3-point play. 10 seconds left. Sierra gets it over to John. John in trouble in the backcourt still. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Doesn't know the time on the clock, and that's going to be the end of the half with our score. Ripon 19, Sierra 17 here at half of game number 2 on NorCal Sports TV.
Broadcast of the Central Valley Tip-Off has been brought to you by DJ Trev Entertainment.
The NCS TV Summer Sleepaway Basketball Camp, 2 weeks returning for the summer of 2023. The Jump Manual, increase your vertical jump 10 inches in 12 weeks, guaranteed. Claim your free download of Chapter 1 at projumptraining.com/free. Benton Roberson CPAs, full-service accounting firm serving clients throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Body Cafe Handmade Soaps. Indulge yourself with luxurious and incredibly fragrant bars of handmade soaps. Visit our store at www.bodycafe.shop. Straight Sports. Visit straightsports.com for more information. Ab Locker Fitness. Strengthen your core and overall endurance. Visit ablockerfitness.com today.
That's a tough miss right there. It's always good to get out to a good start.
grabbing rim with like one hand. After 3 weeks of using this, I can flush down a dunk easily. Probably about 4 or 5 inches added onto my vertical jump.
You drove all the way up from Los Angeles.
From
we
Los
just
Angeles.
heard that. What made you put Miles Little into the camp?
Well, we were looking for an overnight camp that would really help develop his sort of independence. And this looked like a beautiful setting for the kids, and also really foster his independence, meet new people. And I want to say one of the best things about this camp, this particular camp, is the ability to see the games live streamed on YouTube. It allows you to not be at camp, but also still participate in that particular part of camp. And so I thought that was really amazing. The announcers were great. The angles, the instant replay, it really made the kids feel special.
Would you bring Miles Little back up to camp?
For sure, 100%, and we're bringing friends. I think one of the wonderful things that I saw when I came to pick him up is how collegial, supportive the older boys are with the younger boys. And I think that is really heartening for me, because that's how I want my boy to be when he grows up. And so I think that he has some really great examples of really kind people on and off the court here.
Benton Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, social security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon. Ab Locker. For anybody, anytime, anywhere. Strengthen your core and improve overall endurance. Feel better about yourself. Set your own standard and eliminate the worry of wondering what to do about the task of core strengthening. It doesn't matter who or how old you may be. The Ab Locker will meet you wherever you are physically to help you be more fit for life. Ab Locker Fitness. Get locked in. To learn more, go to ablockerfitness.com.
Broadcast of the Central Valley Tip-Off has been brought to you by DJ Trev Entertainment.
The NCS TV Summer Sleepaway Basketball Camp, 2 weeks returning for the summer of 2023. The Jump Manual. Increase your vertical jump 10 inches in 12 weeks. Guaranteed. Claim your free download of Chapter 1 at projumptraining.com/free. Benton Roberson CPAs, full-service accounting firm serving clients throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Body Cafe Handmade Soaps. Indulge yourself with luxurious and incredibly fragrant bars of handmade soaps. Visit our store at www.bodycafe.shop. Straight Sports. Visit straightsports.com for more information. Ab Locker Fitness. Strengthen your core and overall endurance. Visit ablockerfitness.com today.
Welcome back inside Falcon Gymnasium, where we get ready to start the second half of play. Ripon up 19-17 over Sierra. Sierra was able to make a run and come back. They were down early, and it's kind of interesting. Their big guy, AJ, goes to the bench, and they were down by 8. All of a sudden, smaller lineup comes in for the Timberwolves. They come back and make it a game and actually have a lead late in the second quarter before Ripon finishes out on a 3-0 run to take a 19-17 lead. I expect Ripon to come out here with a little more pressure on the defensive end, full court press, try and get Sierra sped up a little bit, as Sierra likes to slow things down and take their time. We'll see how that plays out. Ripon caused a little bit of problems with that pressure in the first half. Brady to inbound to John to start the second half of play here for the Timberwolves. AJ back out there for Sierra with his 2 fouls. His inbound power, down low pass, knocked away. Out of bounds, last touch by Collins, so turnover goes to Sierra on the first offensive possession. Ripon, drive, shot up and good. Ethan doing what he did the whole first half. Now pressure defense by the Indians. Collins, his shot rattles around, no good. Tanner has it go off his hands and out of bounds, and he's going to stay with the Timberwolves. Don't forget, all day of action here on NorCal Sports TV. We got games going on here all afternoon on the JV, and then we also have varsity games going on in the new gym. Give us a like, subscribe. I'll show you every time we are live. Plenty of basketball coming up the rest of this weekend. Got 4 games coming from Columbia College tournament starting today, this afternoon, and going into tomorrow as well. So high school, JC, JV, we got all the basketball covered here on NorCal Sports TV. Drive by Lucas, gets the shot to go. No, actually, correction, they're not going to give it to him, as Drew drove the baseline, got it to go, but they call the foul on the floor. Brady checking out for Sierra. Coming back in is Lucas. Marcus getting action here in the early part of the third quarter for Ripon as well. Tanner tries to set the screen. Doesn't go by. Now he goes out, gives it down little Marcus. His little half-court hook shot, no good. Lucas, rebound, loses it, and now controlled by Sierra and Jaden. Ripon coming up with the pressure defense. On the sideline, almost turns it over. Collins stuck in the corner. Bad place to be. Ball knocked away, and it's Ripon ball. Ripon slowing things down. Drew bringing it up for the Indians. Nate all alone. Works behind the screen, now kicks it back out to the corner. Eli over to Nate. Nate, screen and roll, doesn't go. His pass almost intercepted as Eli has to go up tall for it. 10 on the shot clock. Drive, baseline, clicks it out to the corner. Drew's three-point shot, too strong, and AJ corrals the rebound for Sierra. John tied up by Eli. Eli said, I was beat, I'm not going to let him get the shot up, and he just grabs him. Could have been an intentional foul, honestly. Instead, just common foul, sends him to the free throw line. John going there, trying to get his first 2 points of the ball game. First free throw up and good for John. Xavier checks back in for Collins for Sierra. And Nate having a seat for Ripon. Ethan replaced by Nate. Second free throw up and good as well. Nate going to run things here for the Indians as Trip down. Gets it over to Drew. Drew working off the screen from Brady. Three-point shot on the way. No good, and AJ clears it for Sierra. AJ at the top of the key has his pass tipped away. Gets it over to Lucas, though. 20 on the shot clock. Lucas now left wing working on Drew. 10 on the shot clock. John loses control, goes back and get it. 5 on the shot clock. We'll see if they know. This time rises up. Shot is good. So better job of recognition that time by Sierra. Had a couple of possessions in the first half where they weren't aware of the shot clock and gave it back to their Indians. Nate kicks it out to Marcus. Hands it to Tanner, over to Eli. All 5 around the outside this time for Ripon. Nobody down low. AJ steals it away from Tanner. Lucas working on Drew. Drew just being a nuisance as far as rubbing his body against Lucas, and Lucas able to get by him and gets it down low, and a shot's blocked, but there's a foul called. Foul going to go on Tanner. So Xavier going to the free throw line. He's 0 of 2 so far here this afternoon. Hits the first, though. Makes him 1 of 3. Gives Sierra a 1-point lead once again. Second free throw, no good. Rebound comes off to Logan, who checked in during the dead ball. So 1-point lead for Sierra. Also checked into the game was Andrew for the Ripon. That pull-up jumper by Brett hits the back of the eye net and goes in. Back and forth we go here with the lead. AJ all alone lays it up and in off the glass. 2 points for Sierra. That pass into the stands, no good. And it's going to turn the ball back over to the Timberwolves with a 1-point lead, 24-23. John working on that with that full court press of the Indians. Late to get over was Andrew and gave the sideline for Sierra. John being guarded by Amari. Goes around him. Jump stop, lays it up, doesn't go. Rebound, AJ fighting for it. Ball comes loose and finally controlled by Ripon and Brett. Then he quickly turns it over. Jaden brings it up for Sierra. Driving left hand, kicks it out. Andrew on the drive. Xavier tied up, fights through it. And we get a travel called by Xavier. So Ripon with a chance to again take the lead with the basket. That pass goes awry, and it's a 3-on-1 break. Layup by Jaden is good. Jaden with the interception and the basket gives Sierra their largest lead of the night by 3. Andrew works it around, gets it back up to the top of the key to Brett. Amari now with it, works around the screen from Brett. Still not much going. Amari into the corner. Bad spot to be. Sierra tried to trap, didn't get it to go. Nate with the drive, doesn't get it to go. Rebound comes off to John, and he's on the run for Sierra. Behind the back, spins now Throws it up towards the basket where he's got a defender waiting. That's Anthony, but he couldn't get it to go. Ripon comes away with it. Look for them to slow things down here a little bit. Nate working across the screen. Works it on the outside again. We got everybody on the Ripon Indians on the outside, nobody down low. Now, Brett flashes, gets the ball at the top of the key. Amari drives, has it taken away by Xavier, gives it over to AJ. AJ up to Anthony. Anthony drive, quick down the lane, doesn't get it to go, but he's going to the free throw line. As we got a foul called on Logan, his second. And again, Anthony just getting the steal, going down the lane, forcing Ripon to defend him, as we see the replay of it a moment ago when Jaden got the steal and basket for Sierra, giving them the lead. Second free throw up and good. 5-point lead now for Sierra. Nate back in for Ripon. Ethan, three-point shot on the way, doesn't go. Rebound off the hands of the Indians. Tanner, and goes out of bounds. Back to Sierra. Indians go pressure again. Sierra able to get through it. Lucas turns it over. Ethan behind the back. 1-on-4, waiting for help. Pulls up, shot, good. Ball knocked away off of Sierra. Out of bounds to Ripon. Good job. Nice hands there by Tanner. As AJ had it in the corner. Not where you want your big man to have the ball. Instead, we go under 30. Shot clock and game clock, about a second differential. Ripon. Drew picks up his dribble. Now Eli loses control, has to go back and get it. Nate. Drive, pull up, shot, deflected and partially blocked by Lucas. Lucas comes away with it for Sierra. On the corner, Jaden, drive, goes cross court, probably should have shot it. Lucas, three-point shot wide left as the clock expires, no good, and Sierra will take a three-point lead in the fourth quarter. They're leading 28-25 over the Ripon Indians on NorCal Sports TV.
All the way up from Los Angeles, we just heard that. What made you put Miles Little into the camp?
Well, you know, we were looking for an overnight camp that would really help develop his sort of independence. And this looked like a beautiful setting for the kids, and also really foster his independence, meet new people. And I want to say one of the best things about this camp, this particular camp, is the ability to see the games live streamed on YouTube. It allows you to not be at camp, but also still participate in that particular part of camp. And so I thought that was really amazing. The announcers were great. The angles, the instant replay, it really made the kids feel special.
Would you bring Miles Little back up to camp?
For sure, 100%, and we're bringing friends. I think one of the wonderful things that I saw when I came to pick him up is how collegial, supportive the older boys are with the younger boys. And I think that is really heartening for me, because that's how I want my boy to be when he grows up. And so I think that he has some really great examples of really kind people on and.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter of play. Ripon Indians and the Sierra Timberwolves live here on NorCal Sports TV as part of the Central Valley tip-off. Again, this is JV action. If you're looking for the varsity game, that's on our other YouTube channel. You can check that out. Ripon and Sierra going at it on the varsity level as well from the new gym. Ripon going to take it out to start the fourth quarter of play. Been a good game so far, back and forth. Sierra had the large lead of the 5 for them. Ripon was up by 10 at one point. Tanner, three-point shot, doesn't go. AJ can't control the rebound, and then he gets the ball thrown into him as he's standing on the baseline. John tried to save it and did, right off of AJ, who was standing out of bounds. So Sierra gives the ball back to Ripon. Baseline drive, no good. Rebound, AJ comes away with it for Sierra and has it knocked away. Tanner comes away with it for Ripon. Ethan drives, tries to go up with it, and he's fouled. I believe that's going to be 3 on AJ. It is his third. As Ethan goes to the free throw line once again. Hits the first. Three of 6 so far from the free throw line for the game for Ethan. He's got 15 now. 1 point lead for Sierra, and Ripon going to drop back and play defense on the half court. John picked up his dribble. Got to find someone. AJ comes out and helps him. Gets it back over to John. 10 on the shot clock. Sierra got to make something happen here. Screen from John. Drives, shot, no good, but we get the travel instead. John jumped. Took another little step after the jump step. And turns it over. 7:04 left to go. Sierra up by 1. Cross action by the Indians. Drew finds Logan down low. He tries to go up with it, and it doesn't go, but he's going to the free throw line as well as Xavier pleads his case that he was straight up, but instead the officials say no go and give the foul to Xavier. So Logan going to the free throw line for the first time, rattles off, no good. Second free throw, hits the front iron and rolls in. Anthony back in for Sierra. Gets it over to John. John walks it up slowly. 3-point shot on the way. Good. Count it for Anthony. He's got 5. Ethan on the drive. Doesn't go. Logan with the rebound. He can't get it to go. Eli comes flying in, but Xavier wrestles it away for Sierra. Another 3-point shot on the way. Other side, Anthony hits it as well. And now stretching the lead out is Sierra, 34-28. Ethan with the drive. His shot gets it to go. Much needed basket for the Indians. 4-point game. John, Jaden play pass back and forth. Now Xavier comes and gets it at the top of the key. Kicks it out to Anthony. He's feeling it. Tries to hit his third in a row. Doesn't go. AJ gets it controlled by John. Then back up to AJ. He misses. Xavier goes up and he's fouled. He's going to the free throw line with exactly 5.5 left to go in the fourth quarter. Logan picks up his third. Xavier going to the free throw line. He's 1 of 4 so far on the afternoon. Back iron, Tabo bounces up and over, no good. So make it 1 of 5. Logan and Eli coming out. Nate and Brett coming in for the Indians. Anthony. You know he wanted to let fly there. Instead, Jaden rolls it around. AJ out to the corner. 20 on the shot clock. Now ball tipped away and intercepted by Ethan. Ethan, 1-on-2, drive. Tries to reverse, no good. Rebound knocked away, and John takes it away for Sierra. John dribbling wildly. Almost has it knocked away. Now it is knocked away. On the run out, Brett lays it up and in. 2 points for Brett, and that makes it a 2-point game. 4:45 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Sierra nursing a 2-point lead, has it knocked away again, controlled though by Anthony. And that's a 10-second call. Oh, we got a timeout instead, right before the 10-second call. So timeout saves the possession for Sierra Timberwolves. 4:39, 34-32 our lead. We'll be back after this on NorCal Sports TV.
Grabbing rim with like one hand. After 3 weeks of using this, I can flush down a dunk easily. Probably about 4 or 5 inches added onto my vertical jump.
4:36 left to go here in the fourth quarter play. Sierra holding on to a 2-point lead. Got an inbound here. Anthony gets it and gets across the timeline. 20 on the shot clock. Xavier with it at the top of the key. Over to John in the corner. Gets it down low to AJ. Has it knocked out of his hands and goes out of bounds. It'll stay Sierra Timberwolf ball with 14 on the shot clock. John to inbound, baseline. Gets it into Xavier, 13 on the shot clock. Down low to AJ, he kicks it out. Jaden, spin, 6 on the shot clock. Anthony, 5, 4, has it knocked out of his hands, and it's foul called on Ripon with 4 on the shot clock. Foul going to be on Brett with 4 on the shot clock, sends Anthony to the free throw line. Anthony hits the first. What a big call that was. Instead of being a turnover, Ripon had a chance to go get points. Goes to a free throw. Only 1 point, though, taken away by Sierra. 3-point lead, 4:10 left to go. Tanner to the corner to Nate. Now Ethan on the right wing, working off the screen. Can't get anything to go. Now everybody goes away, and he shoots the shot. No good. Rebound, John comes up with the air ball. Ball pass intercepted and shot all in the same motion by Ethan. Then goes and tries to get the rebound. Scrum on the floor. Going to have a jump ball, possession arrow. Goes with Sierra. Not sure I've ever seen somebody steal the ball and spin around and shoot it all in the same motion floating through the air before, but Ethan threw it up there and almost got it to go. Instead, it goes back to a turnover to the Timberwolves. Now John, all kinds of trouble. Finally gets it down low to AJ. He doesn't get it to go, and the rebound comes off and into the hands of the Indians. Ethan all alone ahead of everybody. Nate finds him, and he puts it on the 2, and now it's a 1-point game. Jaden trying to deal with the pressure from Drew. Pass almost intercepted. Xavier with it from the corner. Now gets it back to Jaden. John trying to control things with 20 left on the shot clock. John from the right wing, working from the AJ screen. Ball knocked away a couple times. Now gets it down to Xavier. 10 on the shot clock, and it's blocked by Brett. Brett brings it back, 1-on-3, driving around everybody. Has it swiped at? No good, but we're going to go to the free throw line as he's called for the foul on the body on John. His second sends Brett to the free throw line. What's that? Yeah, over there, just for the TV. First free throw for Brett, no good. Second free throw, no good as well. Ball on the floor, goes back over to John. John gives it over. Ends up into Anthony. Now back out into the corner to Jaden. John drives down the middle. Shot up and good by AJ. AJ gets his 4th points of the game. Now it's a 3-point lead for Sierra. Shot down low. Shot no good. Rebound comes off. Intercepted, and Anthony takes care of it for Sierra. What do you need, buddy?
I did 2 different games.
Yes. Timeout on the floor as Sierra calls timeout with 1:56 left to go. 3-point lead. We'll be back after this on NorCal Sports TV.
Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, social security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon.
Ab Locker. For anybody, anytime, anywhere. Strengthen your core and improve overall endurance. Feel better about yourself. Set your own standard and eliminate the worry of wondering what to do about the task of core strengthening. It doesn't matter who or how old you may be. The Ab Locker will meet you wherever you are physically to help you be more fit for life. Ab Locker Fitness. Get locked in.
To learn more, go to ablockerfitness.com.
$1:56 left to go. Sierra with a 3-point lead over Ripon. And the ball. Anthony, 3-point shot on the way. Forced, no good. Rebound tipped away, and Ethan comes away with it for the Ripon Indians. Now Ethan picks up his dribble, goes cross-court, pass is intercepted. Anthony with the run out, and he's just ran over by Brett. Brett sends Anthony to the free throw line. You see it here. Just literally ran him over. And that's actually not going to send him to the free throw line. I say it's on the floor, so only the 6th foul against Ripon in the second half. Now Brett steals it away. Tanner around there steals it away. Gets it over to Drew. Drew gets it back to Brett. Stop, pop, short, rebound. Tanner, though, controls it for Ripon. He has it knocked out of his hand, and Xavier comes away with it, and he throws it into the stands. Back to Ripon it goes with 1:14 left to go. .110 and counting. Ripon down by 3. Not necessarily got to get a 3-point shot, just got to get a good look. Tanner does just that and almost gets a 3-point play opportunity as he gets it to roll out. But instead, he's going to the free throw line as the foul's on Mason. Actually, foul's on Jaden, excuse me. Regardless, going to the free throw line is Tanner. Hits the first. His first points of the game. Second free throw, back iron, no good. Rebound comes off, and it's controlled by John, who gets ran over again by Brett. And that one's going to send Sierra to the free throw line, shooting 1-on-1, as I believe that's 4 on Brett. Collins checks back in for Sierra, replacing AJ. 1-1 from the free throw line is John, his first free throw attempt of the game. Hits it. No problem, gives him back to a 2-point lead. Second free throw attempt up. Good, count it. Makes it a 3-point game with a minute left to play. Actually 4 points. Somerville Mass, sorry. Big basket opportunity here for Ripon. Got to get some points on this possession. Instead, they turn it over. Actually, they don't turn it over. Nice job of saving it, apparently. 3-point shot on the way. Top of the key, no good. Rebound saved by Brett. Drew, he shoots 3. No good. Rebound, Xavier comes flying in for it. Ties up. They don't get the call. Instead, Jaden controls it for Sierra. Up ahead of the pack is Anthony. He doesn't get the ball as it's knocked away by Ripon. Nate, 3-point shot from the corner. Don't need the 3. Just go get a quick 2. Drew, again, working around the corner. 16 on the shot. Our game clock. His 3-point shot, no good. Tipped away. 4 opportunities for Ripon there from the 3-point line. None of them go. And again, they could have just got an easy 2. Instead, they kept shooting the 3, missed them, and we got a timeout called full by Sierra with 11.3 left to go in the fourth quarter, up by 4. We'll be back with more on NorCal Sports TV.
All the way up from Los Angeles. We just heard that. What made you put Miles Little into the camp?
Well, you know, we were looking for an overnight camp that would really help develop his sort of independence, and this looked like a beautiful setting for the kids, and also really foster his independence, meet new people. And I want to say one of the best things about this camp, this particular camp, is the ability to see the games live streamed on YouTube. It allows you to not be at camp, but also still participate in that particular part of camp. And so I thought that was really amazing. The announcers were great. The angles, the instant replay, it really made the kids feel special.
Would you bring Miles Little back up to camp?
For sure, 100%, and we're bringing friends. I think one of the wonderful things that I saw when I came to pick him up is how collegial, supportive the older boys are with the younger boys. And I think that is really heartening for me, because that's how I want my boy to be when he grows up. And so I think that he has some really great examples of really kind people on.
Welcome back. 11.3 seconds left to go. Sierra up by 4 over Ripon. Ripon got to get a quick steal here or a quick foul. John almost turns it over, and then the foul called on Nate. 2 seconds elapsed on the clock. Sending John to the free throw line. He was just there a moment ago and hit 2 of 2, so maybe not the guy you want to go to the free throw line if you're a Ripon, but it is a 1-on-1 opportunity. Sierra not going to put anybody on the free throw line. And he misses the first. Rebound comes off. 3-point shot from 700 feet away. No good, and that's going to do it. Not sure what that was all about. Ethan grabbed it and just launched it from three-quarters court with 12 seconds left. Regardless, it's going to be our final score of 39-35. Sierra gets the win over the Indians. Live here on NorCal Sports TV. Don't forget, coming up later, Lathrop versus Central out of Fresno. Coming up next on NorCal Sports TV.